Do. Alright, you have to play. Hello everybody, welcome back to this, whatever you want to call it, a flight. I haven't done one of these in a while. You guys can see, we're over here, we're in Atlanta, in X-Plane 11, we're flying the 737, the Zebo 737. Is this not the 3.300? I don't think. Yeah, no it's not. But we'll be flying here today. Hopefully I can give you guys some more flight videos. I know it's been a while since I've done it. I've actually been I've been busy with like real world flying and stuff. You guys didn't know I'm actually a real world pilot now, so I've been pretty busy with that stuff and school and all other type of stuff. But this is the plan for flying today. We're flying DAL117. The plane actually, I don't even know when it actually departs, but I'll go through all that stuff. Today we'll be flying to Birmingham today. I'm trying to turn off my phone because people always like to text me, but we're flying to Birmingham. The route today, I believe it's NASA to NASA, and then it's y'all. No, my fault. NASA to NASA kiosk. But yeah. So let's go ahead and come in here. Try and hurry up the process, I guess, or whatever. Slide. It is raining outside. Let's see if I can find you guys some METAR and all that type of stuff once we get to it. And I'm not up enough, I don't think so. How about this? Is this good right here? Yeah, this is good. And yeah, I'm not that tall, so we'll shorten it down like that. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna have data Saturday. Don't worry about all that type of stuff. Like I said, I don't think I'm with the new one. I don't believe I am. But we'll go ahead and well, actually, we'll go ahead and do this instead. We'll go ahead and look at the route and all that type of stuff. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. I actually have to file it. So it's weird for X-Plane while you guys are just sitting here looking at the cockpit when I actually go fill the stuff out. But it's weird for X-Plane. For X-Plane, you actually can't really, so to say, like file it inside of X-Plane. Like here, I'll show you guys. Even though I'm not connected, if you go here, you can file it through like the send flight plan and resend the flight plan and all that type of stuff. But that stuff, it doesn't work. And then the audio system and stuff is really bad. So yeah, it's never the move. But but anyways, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and file it on VATSIM using the VATSIM flight plan management thing that they have on their website. The turn time is 2056 Zulu. We'll say we'll try and depart at, actually no, it's 21 something Zulu, I would think. Yeah, it's 2102 Zulu actually. Yeah, we'll depart, let's say like 2130 Zulu to give us some time. And that'll be by the time we depart. We'll have about, we'll have some type of fuel on board. We'll have some. Austin Airport, we'll just go back to Atlanta because it's really close. Fill this stuff out. And cool. So I'll file the flight plan. I'll actually have to fill that stuff out. Wow. So we'll say we'll just have like 2 hours of fuel on board. And we'll say we're going to be flying at like 480 true airspeed. Oh yeah, we already know that's not how fast we'll be going. Alright, cool. So it's been filed. So what I do now is I'll come up here. I'll go to X squat box. Put in 117 Delta. Cool. Yeah, it's 21 something Zulu. Alright, so I'll go ahead and turn on the flight directors, even though I really don't need them. I'll go ahead and turn that on. Turn on the vests and seat belts. I can leave off the beacon now. We're going up to 18,000 feet today, or flight level 180. For those of you guys who don't speak like that, but we doing all that stuff. We'll look ahead, make sure everything's look clear, standby power, all that stuff. We'll make sure that's armed, battery, utilities. Looks all good. IRSs are aligned. Cool. So what I'll do is, I like to do this. I like to go here to the welcome speech. I'll let you guys listen to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, welcome aboard our flight today. We're wrapping up the final paperwork here to get you on your way momentarily. I want to thank you so much for your company and business. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Again, welcome aboard.
Then I'll click that. Start the flight leg. Alright, cool. So we'll actually come up here. We have to plan pretty fast, I believe. So there's no ATC online, unfortunately, on VATSIM. We'll come over here. Okay, ATL. 0ER. So the route, Atlanta to Birmingham. Just gonna do a little bit of a short hop today. We're on the NASA 2. The NASA 2 actually goes off of the... Which side does it go off of? It goes off of the north side, 8 right. So depart off of 8 right. I believe the wind is indicating that. I'm just actually going on and check right quick. Let's see, the current METAR over here in Atlanta is winds are variable at 3, 2 miles visibility. It has an overcast of 600. Altimeter 29071. So we'll come up here 29071. So and then we just know we're going to go into kiosk. Afterwards, activate that. Then I'll come over here to this side. Go to the menu. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Sorry, we'll actually go here to the weight and balance, and I'm actually going to use my Virtual Airlines A-car system instead, just because for some reason SimBrief is not working for me. It hasn't been working for me for a while, so yeah, that's the thing. So we'll go to the fuel and passengers up here. Hopefully they can give me something. Oh, it's gonna give me that error, I believe. I guess nothing's working right for me today. Oh well, I'll file that one manually then. Either way, we'll just say, see, it's a short flight. We're not gonna use that much fuel. We'll just put like a payload. We'll leave the payload where it's at. We'll just put like 15,000 pounds of fuel, or something short. It's not that long. So we'll go over here now, go to the performance initiatives page. I believe that's what it's called. We'll just do a cost index of 80. Reserves, we'll take 15 pounds of reserves. We're going up to flight level 180. I gotta get that SimBrief to work. I don't know why it's not working for me anymore. I don't know what the cruising wind, the ISA or the deviation is, or any of that stuff, so I really can't, so to say, indicate that from here. I could look it up. Let's see, actually no, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the ADDS. If you guys don't know what the ADDS is, the aviationweather.gov. Actually, let me see if I can change the window. I believe I can. Yep, there you go. So actually I'll go here, I'll go to the wind and temp, I'll go to this region for Atlanta. The letters at 180 is 250 at 52 with a minus 12 degrees. So for 250 at 52, that's the current winds at flight level 180, and it's minus 52, and that's your that's the weather outside. Actually, I need to pull up my flight plan. If I actually write it out sometimes. Yeah, that's the temp. So the current temp up there is actually minus 12. So because SimBrief's not working or whatever, we'll just use minus 12. Yeah, I hope that doesn't really change much. But we'll just use this. Oh wait, I think I messed that up. I put a minus 12 degrees Celsius. Actually, hopefully that works. Maybe it won't work. Who knows? Hopefully it does. We'll go to the next page. The N1 limit. Currently outside is 11 degrees Celsius. It's pretty cold here in Atlanta, actually. We'll go here. We'll go to departures. We're going off of the NASA 2. We're not doing any type of transition off of 8 right. Route takeoff. We're doing 5 is 5. We're pretty light today, so 135 is our rotation speed. And we set the winds are variable at 3, so we really don't have to put that in. So the V2 today is 135. Turn on the RTO. We'll come up here. Since there's no ATC online, we'll just go ahead and set file level 180. That's gonna be fun. We'll go ahead and set 1, 2, 3. Start the APU. And let's see. If we go over here, we'll go to Birmingham. And if we go and we read the chart over here at Birmingham, see the field elevation is 650. So we come up here, it says 650 is our landing altitude. So I'll go ahead and ring. Yeah, we'll go up there and ring that. Sorry, I had somebody calling my phone. Go ahead and take those off. We have nothing in the center. And it says we should land with 11.3. Cool. So we're straight. We'll be fine. So we'll come over here, and after the APU starts, we'll go ahead and remove the. Yep, there he goes right there. So now we can go ahead and remove the ground power system and all that good stuff. We'll say boom, remove the chocks, and now we'll come up here to this. We'll pre-band the pushback. It's pretty accurate, but that's not how accurate I want it to be. So it just pushes it out to like there.
Alright, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
Get darker because X-plane logic.
Great news, Captain, your tow's coming.
So we're ready. And I believe to shut them all up, we turn this on. I think they'll close the door.
Flight attendants prepare for departure, craft check and all call, thank you.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, here it is, here it is. Alright, they close the flight door. So we'll come back around here. We'll switch to 22. Actually, we're on 22.8, so it's a good thing. I'll pick up the weather once we get up over there too.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
VATSIM. We'll look up, we'll make sure everything is set. It's 5:12 now. So it's 5:12. I'll go back to this to get rid of the lower bar. Cool. Turn on the PA system and all that good stuff. Low off descent. Yeah. We'll fix that stuff when we get to it. The CG is 4.35. We'll come up like 4.35. We'll estimate this like right there. And everything else is set. We'll be ready for pushback.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Parking brake release. Thank you, Castrator.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Alright, we'll light them up. So now we come up here, switch this over to the left side. We will turn that off, turn on the APU power and the isolation switch. I'll let it rise just for a second just so we can get that air up. Alright, now that it's risen, I guess that's the correct word for it. I'll go ahead and start the left. I'll start the left engine first. Usually you just want to start number 2 engine, but you know, since it's not a real plane, let's just start the other engine instead. That's fine. Once this reaches 25, we'll put the fuel back inside the plane. 25 with the fuel. Monitoring to make sure that all these numbers rise correctly and that the EGT is also rising, which it is. And now spool up. Alright, so you guys heard that click. That click means that everything's set with this engine. So we'll go ahead and switch back and start engine 2 now. And checking some fuel inside that engine. Cashier is going to tell me, alright man, we're set. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Works it.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Alright, so now that both engines have stabilized and they're started, we'll switch on to the generator power. We'll turn off the APU. We'll put that air back in, release the isolation valve to auto, and give the packs back there to the passengers. So now that we're down here, we'll look. It still says 11. So technically, we're still over the limit for the anti-ice. But we'll go ahead and turn on the engine anti-ice since that's started right now. And once we get in the air, we'll turn on the wing. Now I'll come over here.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Make sure that my brake temperatures are good for my wheels, which they are. And I'll check full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, which is neutral. Flaps, you said we're going to go flaps 5. 1, 2, 3 for flaps 5. Yeah, I get annoyed with that thing, so I'll come up here to X camera and is that on here? Oh, I think it is. I wish it wasn't. Maybe it's under the head shake. I actually don't know what this would do, but we're gonna try it today. Yeah, we'll set this to like 50 for the touchdown effect. The ground roll, set this to like 50. See. Oh, enable the taxi. Look at. No, I don't want to see that. Yeah, alright, yeah, cool. So that stops that. But if I turn this back on, then I'll look. Alright, yeah, so I'll stop that. And engine. I'm not finding a piston engine. Rotor, pitch response, speed changes. We'll just push this up to like. Push that to like 40. It's really no need. Alright, cool. Alright, so flaps 5. Checked everything. We'll start adding thrust. Turn on the taxi light. We'll let these guys know if that's Atlanta traffic. DAL117. Taxi 08 right. Wow. 08 right for departure. Yep. So I know I control Atlanta on VATSIM, so I know which side was the taxi on. I would tell you taxi via Echo Hotel. So I'm going to come here on Echo. Echo, Echo, Echo. And then, which one hotel? I know the runway's heading is on a 08 something heading. So we'll just keep that there. We'll figure it out as we get onto the runway. And there it goes, hotel. We'll come up here. And I'll hold short here just for a second. I'll hold short line. Turn that on. So now we'll come up here, turn on the runway taxis, we'll turn on the landing lights, switch on to that light, tell them to prepare for takeoff, switch on to the continuous, and we don't really need that other stuff, so cool. So I'll tell them, let's see, land at traffic, takeoff at 08 right. So this means the runway is on a, so it's actually a 095 heading. It's a little weird.
Approaching 8 right.
Alright, we're approaching 8 right. The route is complete. And we'll do a stop.
On runway 8 right.
Increase the engines and stuff. I guess it doesn't like that. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and realign this. I don't like that. Alright. We'll go ahead and come in here, start the clock. Because we're rolling. Set in 1. And look at that, we're taking off way at a time. Alright, take up power stuff.
80 knots.
80 knots.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. Slowly pull back up. Alright, we're up.
Positive brake.
Gears going up. We'll immediately start making that turn towards Herschel.
400. 1,000.
Go ahead and do flaps 2. Go up to flaps 1. Using the trim to climb. And flaps up. Right now we're just trying to stay aligned here with the PFD, which is flight director, what they're telling us to do. And at 4,000 we'll just give it back to the autopilot. See what they tell us to do. Alright, 4,000. Do that. Come up here. Switch these back to auto. Turn that off. Retractables, let flight attendants know we're climbing, and the autopilot's on. Turn on the wing, even though I really don't need it because we have 17, but I like to do it in case I forget. We're using reserve fuel, which we shouldn't, but whatever. And I believe that there's a plane that's trying to fly towards us because they're going the wrong direction. But you know, VATSIM. that off. Now we're just climbing out the clouds. I'll go ahead and turn on the turn. It's a little bit more excessive. Maybe that'll work, maybe it won't work, we'll see. So for me, I'm gonna make this turn a little bit more smoother. I'm gonna go ahead and go directly to Cobb. Alright, we're almost right to this cloud layer. So we can get some speed. Passing through. We're gonna turn off the seatbelts. Turn off the runway turnoffs. And everything else is fine. So what I like to do is from here, I like to look ahead. I'm not about to come up, but I like to look ahead just so I can know like what I'm about to get myself into. So I'll go ahead and go back here. So I'll go back to the weather. Actually, you know what? I think what they do is they put it the METAR at the bottom of the flight tracker now. Here it is. So they're showing 280 at 9 into Birmingham, but the good thing is broken. It's a 2,600 overcast, which means bad. It's a 1,800 broken and 1,300 broken, with 10 miles visibility, and that's what it's going to become. So it's going to get worse. But it's 280s at 9, and looking at what they're doing in the real world, they're actually landing on runway 24. So we'll just go and make sure it is 24. And we're going to be doing the ILS 24. So we'll go ahead and click that. Cool. So now we'll come down here, go to arrivals. They don't have any stars. We will be fine. The ILS 24. Let's see. So the first one going to 24 is Spat. Just here, and from Spat to Hugev. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Sierra Papa, what is it, Alpha Tango Tango, put Spat there, and we want to cross Spat at 3,000 and above, or 3,300 and above. And cross that at actually 2,700 and above. Because since I have actually controlled, I know like what it was. We'll keep that there. Cool. As quickly as we got up, as quickly we'll be descending. So we're at 18,000. We're going to set standard pressure. We'll go back because I actually forgot to get the altimeter. The altimeter is 2976. Here, 2976. I'll go back to progression page, make sure. Yeah, I still got fuel. So I'll go ahead and set auto brakes 3 just in case I float, because I do tend to float. flying for 7 minutes. We're looking for a flight time of at least 49 minutes. I'll go back and check. Delta 1117, or excuse me, 117. Yeah, 117. So we're looking for about 47 minutes. That's what we're trying to beat. So go back to here so I can get rid of that. So that's what we're trying to beat. And of course, there's people taking off runway 27 right in Atlanta because technically it's prep for Vols control, and that's what it said. No. So we're initially gonna be going to
Altimeter setting.
I guess I actually do have to set it there. Look how funny that is. Yeah, we'll do a level off speech. Yeah, I love that. I'm just gonna keep it at standard because we're at 510 for the class officer space. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back on and ding dong them. I believe I can turn this up actually. Turn this up too. And we'll actually we hit the top of the center. I'll do it. But like I said, we got to pass at least 3,300 and above. So I'll go ahead and come here and set 3,300. Because we want to at least hit 3,300. It's been a 9-minute flight. We're getting 53 knots off our nose. So if we go back and we look at the wind that I put in for the performance page, I don't think I can go back to that page. Yeah, I can't go back to it anymore. But I think it was 2.5 something, whatever. Which means it was pretty accurate. So, cool. Right now, we just said this short little cruise. We're at 10 minutes into the flight already. We're expecting 49 minutes. We're going to show up early. We also have to account for we departed pretty early. We're supposed to be departing now, so we'll account for that. But I actually never looked at this stuff. Let's see what this says. I'll log in the engines. I'll switch it, and that'll get me. Make sure my engines are straight. Now we're just flying. The plane will automatically descend itself according to the VNAV, to the vertical navigator. Then LNAV to lateral navigator. So we're going 345. Even though the plane's trying to get up to 330, which we're not going to be there for long. So, look at what the plane's trying to do now. It's trying to actually speed up to 330 because that's what it's set at. But, you know, it can speed up all day long, but we're about to hit top percent anyways. This gives me a like sense of heading directions and stuff. So actually, I'll go back to the chart, and I know the chart for Birmingham. So let's see, the runway is on a, what heading is this? Oh wait, oh, I'm tripping. We have set up for ILS conditions. So we'll go here. We'll be landing at 133. We'll add some speed into that just because. I really don't know the reason why, but I always like to add speed. And I heard you're supposed to do it. I think you're supposed to add 5 knots, but 239 is a course, which is the magnetic course that it wants to go to. And then the frequency for the runway is 109.50. We'll go back and set the actual altimeter. It's 109.5, 9.5. I like to set on both sides. Cool. So now we're sending it to Birmingham. Remember to have that big overcast. So, right now, we're on the correct glide path, we're the right speed, and we're just descending through these clouds. I can go ahead and come here and say the descent speed. Cool. We're only 15 minutes into the flight. Yeah, I don't think we have anybody else going to Birmingham. Yeah, it's just us. Sometimes they'll be idiots, but yeah. Alright, so you can see the engines, they're rolling back, which means that, you know, the plane's actually trying to slow itself down. But what I like to do here, I try to make sure that I am to align with that, and that it doesn't say we need more speed thing comes out. Don't worry about this other stuff. I think I messed up my sim a long time ago. That stuff's not accurate. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the. I don't think the weather radar actually works in this plane. Yeah, it doesn't. I believe the terrain system does though. Okay, there are some mountains and stuff in this area, so nice into the flight. We're gonna be way ahead of schedule. way ahead of schedule. Hey, Atlanta Center's online, which is Nick Stackpool. He better not send me something, but just in case he does, I'll switch to 132, like 9 or 7. Yeah, that's a pretty single prime up one. But he's probably gonna leave me alone. More than likely, he'll leave me alone. But if he does contact me, I'll just tell him that we are 10,000 for the ILS runway 24 into Birmingham. He'll probably give me a squawk. He'll say radar contact. And then he'll say the wind and altimeter and Atlanta, or in Birmingham. He'll probably say that's a 117 radar contact. Whoever my position is, Birmingham altimeter 2976 is to maintain 4,000 or something, depending on what he gets me. That's only if he wants to contact me. Sometimes he gets lazy or whatever. I guess he doesn't want me to contact him. Like I said, these controllers are always lazy. They never want to. See, I can contact him, but he'll get mad. But no, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, now we're in our final descent stage. It's where we're going to just be descending. Like I said, what a lame-o. He don't want me to contact him. we see that decel button on the PFD. So what that is, that's actually, you know what? I don't even think that's the PFD. Yeah, this is the PFD. But this display, man, I'm telling you, man, I think it's the MFD. I think it's the PFD. This is MFD. It's been a while since I've fallen the sim because it's just not realistic to. Well, I actually find the real world, but anyways, that decel, that's where we're gonna slow down, and after we slow down, we'll be straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and set 2,700, which will get us a HUKEV. And HUKEV is our final approach fix. And I'll probably slow down myself because I don't want to blow past spat going too fast. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this. It's red 16. Turn that off. It's pretty hot. It's just. It's not the move. We're approaching fast. We'll go ahead and tell the flight attendants prepare for landing. There you go. I'll go ahead and take the cabin. I'll go ahead. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on the landing lights. Silly me. I'll go ahead and turn this all to continuous. Speed, and I'll slow down to 180. Actually, no, we'll keep it at 210. Just 210 around this curve. Oh, now you want me to contact you, Stackpool. Okay. We're gonna tell them we're at SPAT for the ILS-24 now. Y'all ready for this? Atlanta Center Delta 117. We're with you at 4,400. We're just now turning direct for HUKEV for the ILS runway 24 in Birmingham.
DAL117, Atlanta Center, good afternoon, walk 2005.
2005.
DAL117, radar contact 15 miles east of Vulcan. What fix did you say you're direct?
We're direct to HUKEV, the final approach fix.
1,000 to go.
DAL117, 3 miles from HUKEV, see direct HUKEV.
25.
Please down, clear to ILS runway 24 approach in Birmingham.
Clear to ILS runway 24 approach in Birmingham, direct to HUKEV, Delta 117. Alright, so we're clear for the ILS. I'm gonna start
Delta 1624,
throwing
ramp 2
stuff
south,
out
request 27 right.
2500.
to get some drag.
Delta 1624, runway 27 right, taxi by Lima Juliet Mike, altimeter 2972. Lima
Oh,
Juliet
he
Mike,
put in it
27
west.
right, 2972 Delta 1624.
And there goes X-Plane that has crashed. I don't get it. It's like every time I approach Birmingham, it just crashes. It's tough. It's tough.